Hey guys, what's up? It's Matt with 86. Have you ever heard of Klim? I haven't until recently. I was browsing for mice that offered a unique experience, and this one was more of a unique nostalgic feel of an old Naga hex mouse I used to own back in the day. Has a charge cradle, and I always loved that, so here we are, the Klim Blaze Pro. Let's talk about the mouse first, and I'll cover the charge base a little after that. Firstly, the Blaze Pro is one of those fits most hand mice. It's such an agreeable size that you'd either need super small or super massive hand sizes to find it irritating. It's in that kind of Goldilocks feeling size in my book. My fingertip from palm to fingertips is about 21 centimeters, if that gives you an idea. The mouse weighs in comfortably light at 86 grams by my scale, with an all-around comfortable and simplistic style and quality. I feel like ranks up there with the Corsair Harpoon Pro, to be honest with you. Both mice have a similar use of feel. The Harpoon has a slightly different feel because of the body design of it. The whole chassis of the mouse is a little bit different, but they feel interchangeably good to me. The Blaze Pro has 6 programmable buttons, and on the underside a power toggle switch and an LED light switch so that you can do everything from the mouse if you choose to. The switches are soft medium resistance, maybe Wano switches, maybe 10 or 20 million click Omrons. I couldn't really tell, and I'm not sure. Couldn't find anything on the switches. They're not overly stiff, but not super light. Very comfortable field depression actuation wise. Here's a quick sample of what the switches sound like, because I know that's important to some people. The scroll wheel is a bit more stiff to the press and can be bumped to the right with the index finger, but not to the left using the middle finger. The Blaze Pro utilizes a Pixart PMW 3325 sensor capable of up to 10,000 DPI. It's only 6,000 DPI out of the box. You'd have to go into the software to change that. It pulls up to 1,000 Hertz, and I will say that the 3325 is a solid sensor, becoming a lot more common to see in wireless gaming mice for its smooth tracking and efficiency with battery life. It's an all-around pretty good choice. The bottom of the mouse has 4 PTFE feet with thin plastic that needs to be removed before use. A lot of people don't notice this. In fact, you may be sitting there with a mouse right now, flip it over and see if there's a little bit of plastic on those feet. For storage and portability, there's a small compartment to insert the 2.4 gigahertz dongle into it also. Big points for convenience there. There's also a 2-point contact for the prongs on the bottom of the mouse for setting on the charge base. Speaking of the base is lightweight with strong magnets to clip and charge. It has a USB pass-through that I would say should solely be used for the mouse dongle to eliminate obstruction and transmission delay if you're going wireless, but can be used as a normal USB pass-through also for other devices. I tested it with the G435 headset and it worked fine. The base features LEDs like on the mouse on the bottom of the base. You can use it to kind of swap through the very basic modes that it has. They match the mouse modes, and the base isn't controlled by the software, which I'll cover here in a minute. It has its own button for lighting control though, independent of the mouse. I wish the base had more weight to it, more heft to it, so it wouldn't be so easily moved whenever you're taking the mouse on and off of it. It's so lightweight that the mouse just kind of knocks it over, pulls it with it. When the mouse is charging on the base, the back logo lights up to indicate red, yellow, or green for charge status. If the battery is low while in use, the back will flash red to alert you to charge it or to plug in the mouse. And the mouse and the base both use USB Type-C to A, so you can unplug the base and go straight wired from the base itself if you wanted to play wired. The base does support fast charge, so the more power delivery USB, the better. This will decrease your charge time overall. The overall lighting on both the mouse and the base is even and clean looking and doesn't look overly spotty or bad. The software is nothing super memorable. The software is clean and straightforward. It looks like a different version of many softwares I have seen before. Quick select for the programmable buttons so that you can set them to anything that's a quick hotkey essentially. You can set and adjust and save DPI profiles. There's a quick simple macro editor in there for those of you that like to macro buttons to your mouse. And lighting controls. You have steady, where you can pick whatever color you want it to be and it just be that color. Streaming, breathing, or off. You can export profile JMKs, but no profile saves that I could find are available in the software for quick swapping between profiles. Anyways, that's really all there is to say about this mouse. It's actually pretty nice. I was a little pleasantly surprised by what I got with this whole package of mouse here, and I do like the charge base. I wish it was a little bit heavier, but maybe the next one, the Klim Blaze Pro Supreme, maybe. I don't know what they'll call it. Anyways, you guys have a great day, night, whatever it is. I'll see you in the next video that I do.